Good morning, Facebook family, and they'll probably push it over to Twitter as well. Good morning, Facebook family. I'll probably push it to Twitter as well as LinkedIn. But I wanted to say hello, everyone. It is great to be back on Facebook Live. It's great to be back doing some lives. I have been slightly distracted and overwhelmed with a bunch of stuff, but I'm getting focused now, and I'm getting back into doing what I like to do, and that's real estate. Focus on real estate. That's getting back on social media and going through the learning and education process. And so I wanted to take just a few minutes because I have a meeting coming up at noon. I wanted to take just a few minutes. Wow, what a week in real estate it's been. You know, Whew, my son is working with me this summer. We sold his vending machine business, and so he needed a job. So I told him he's coming to work with me. He's coming to work with Dad in real estate. And boy, this kid is aside from being just a good kid all around. I've had him looking for houses. I've had him looking for multifamily properties. This week we started actually doing some calling, putting him on the phone, calling sellers to see if they wanted to sell their properties. And man, this guy's got me busy. He's got me busy. As soon as I get off one telephone call, I walk back in the office. He's got another lead for me to call. Two commercial properties that I'm working on right now, listing or selling off market as a result of his calls. Five single family owners who are interested in possibly selling. Two potential contracts we're waiting on to come to be signed and come back, and we'll be looking to put these properties out on the off the market, sell them off market to investors. Wow, this is all the result of just a couple of days of calling from my son. So really super proud of him. The first thing he said when he started doing all the talking was, "Wow, this is a lot of talking, Dad." And it's like, "Yeah, this is a lot of talking, son." But boy, it's truly rewarding. There's a great risk ratio and return on words ratio when you're in this business. But it's been great. It's been very rewarding. I've been in the sales and telemarketing space since I've been in high school. My first true job, was doing telemarketing, and I've done a lot of I've been in the space, done a lot of coaching, done a lot of side by side buddy jacking, stuff like that, and to have a chance to do it with my son, was kind of funny, but certainly rewarding. Just coaching him as he's going through the calls, telling him some things to say. We went through the script, practiced the script, we did roll calls, role plays, and I'm still right there with him as he's on the telephone making calls and stuff like that. So I'm telling him what to say to the sellers because I can hear him. It's on speaker, and yeah, it's funny. It comes full circle, but what I hope is that it's sinking in, and that he realizes that there's a potential skill set that is transferable for life. That he's getting, and the experience and the opportunity to learn how to go out there and get it. Go out there and get it, and real estate is probably one of the best things to learn how to deal with. Truly wish I had run across real estate sooner, but we find things when we find them and when God wants us to have them. I truly believe that. So it is what it is, but I'm trying to early infiltrate that mind with this real estate thing. So yesterday he went out and did some door knocking, handed out flyers for another commercial property that we've got over at 5810 Quincy Avenue. 5810 Quincy Avenue is a commercial property, warehouse, industrial space, can be used as a nightclub or an entertainment area as well. Storage, warehouse, 6,600 square feet in the warehouse, 10,000 total square feet. There's a big parking lot, there's a house, there's also another lot that currently being used as a tow lot, but it's 10,000 total square feet. So 5810 Quincy Avenue, we are selling this property for the seller. So my son went out and did some door knocking, handed out some flyers, some business cards, letting all the people in the area know, that we are, that we're planning to help the seller sell this property, and to reach out to Stephen Fennell if you have any questions or have any interest. And he did that all in the area of the business. So, it started from the current block, and then just continue to go all around the area until he ran out of flyers. Just door knocking, right? And handing out the flyers, harmless stuff, but very effective, very effective. So, in the commercial space, much like in the residential space, one of the things that Majid Jalali taught me, Majid's a trillionaire, he's a trillionaire mindset, but one of the things he taught me was, if you're going to try to sell a property, the first thing to do is to go to the property and start working your way around that area, because a lot of times it's probably going to be a buyer right for you in that area right there, someone who wants to acquire something close, they can manage them together, or someone who's looking to expand. So start there, start in that radius and work your way out. And so that's kind of what we've started doing the last couple of weeks, is just doing some door knocking. I'm calling people in that area and those businesses as well. He's starting to do hand out flyers. We're going to start doing some reverse targeting as well. But that's the strategy, the strategic approach that that we're going to take to be more active in selling commercial properties. I think oftentimes the average time is about 18 months that a commercial property sits on market. 100%, I'm not comfortable with that time frame, and I have goals to shorten that cycle. And I think we can do that by being very active with our marketing of the property, as opposed to just putting it on and just sitting there. So we want to try to use this as a good test case. This is the first true commercial outside of multifamily apartment complexes that I've got since I've really started focusing this year on the commercial, on the real estate space. And so we've got a very strategic plan to really get this property going. That's the first part. The second part is reverse marketing, where we go after people who are current sellers, who are current buyers of similar properties in the area or similar properties in similar spaces, and reach out to them as well to see if they're looking to, add something. If the seller was looking to 1031 something over and pick something else up. So we've got some very strong plans that we've got in place to really try to go after selling commercial properties. So my son identified a car wash, which is more like a land play right now, and because it's not active. And then he also identified another warehouse up north. So we're working on getting those under contract as well, so we can sell those. But we'll do the same thing. We put together a video. We've got Evolve Media, Cedric at Evolve Media, who does our video stuff for us, and put together a drone video that shows the warehouse, and finishing touches are being put on that today, so we should hopefully have that out early next week once the client approves it. But again, we're not going to just be passive commercial or multifamily or real estate people. We're going to be very active, and we want to shorten the cycle of time, and we want to sell things fast. Because fast brings value and adds value to the sellers, gives them flexibility and the ability to do some things when they get that money in their hands. So we need to be very active and aggressive with selling properties. And so we've got a drone video that we'll be putting together for all of our commercial properties. We're going to do some social media marketing and push stuff, email campaigns, targeted email campaigns, and then reverse marketing to buyers and sellers in this particular space. As well as door knocking, walking and talking. Very aggressive, very, very active, not passive at all with getting rid of our properties. And we believe that added value will just continue to bring yields and returns back to us in the form of referrals and continued growth. So if you've not done commercial real estate before, you have an interest or desire in doing that, reach out. We're growing our team. We're adding people to our team that have a motivation to grow. If you're just in residential real estate right now and you want to grow, reach out. I'm at the Realty One Northland office. This is where I do my commercial and my real estate license with Tracy for real. With Tracy for real consultant. That's not what I meant. Tracy. Those of you guys know Tracy Coughlin. But we're growing our team. We're focused on commercial. We're focused on multifamily, and then off-market stuff as well. As you've seen some of our posts that I put out recently, those are off-market, multifamily or off-market properties. There's a lot of single families that we're also putting through the funnel. We've got very aggressive marketing partners who've got a buyer's list, and we got very aggressive marketing, social media and video team. So, if you're interested in if you're interested in commercial real estate, if you're interested in multifamily, if you want to, grow, if you want to really grow your sphere of influence, grow your marketing prowess, grow your income, reach out, let's talk, let's chat. Tori Barnes will tell you, if you just have questions, you can always reach out. I don't know much, but the little I know, I'll be happy to share. But if you're trying to learn commercial, if you're trying to learn multifamily and get into the multifamily space, come join the team. But you don't have to join the team to ask questions or pick my brain. That doesn't cost anything. It never does. That's called the principle of reciprocity, or the more we give out, the more we get back. The universe always rewards us for that. So, but anyway, I want to start taking some time and talking more about commercial, more about multifamily. This has been a great week. I just wanted to reflect. It's been a great week. I think 3 or 4 properties, added about 5 or 6 off-market properties, including some commercial ones. Probably made over 500 or 600 calls, and added, probably 300 to 400 properties that we're targeting and going after between single-family off-market and multifamily properties. We added 36 unit properties that we've got for sale off-market, multifamily properties. We've added 14 doors as well, and then we've added a couple of fourplexes. This has been a great week. It's been a tiring week, but it's been a great, rewarding week. And, I'm just glad to be in the space, focusing on real estate and really starting to streamline the other things and remove those other distractions. They've been distractions for me, and, I feel much better now because I'm really starting to be able to focus. And that's the key thing for me. I try to do many things. I've tried to do many things at multiple times all together at once. And typically that just burns me out. I'm not as effective. I'm not focused. And I can't really laser in and really have the level of success that I'm capable of having. So that's why I'm stripping away and just getting zeroed in on things. I let the lending stuff go, let that go at the end of the year. Taffy from the block is handling all my loans now. So give Taffy Medina, give her a shout if you've got a loan. If you've referred business to me in the past, Taffy's fantastic. But I'm not doing lending anymore. I'm doing real estate. I'm not doing vending anymore. I'm doing real estate. I'm not doing trucking anymore. I'm doing real estate. So I'm just continuing to strip away the things that are distractions so I can just stay focused. And this last couple of weeks are evidence that the focus is effective for me. And so, I'm going to continue to do the things that work. Staying focused, not getting distracted, not getting off path, and focusing on the target. And, I started to feel a little overwhelmed from all the activity this week. And that's okay, because it's as a result, it's a yield from the effort, because it's zero focus. It's focused solely on building the real estate business, building the commercial business, building the multifamily business, building the off-market single-family business, teaching my son how to do that stuff right now. He's going to be a senior in high school, so that he will, develop this skill that he can take with him for a lifetime. And just getting after it, man, just getting after it. So, I've read a couple of books, I've watched a few videos, and I realized I hadn't been as focused, and it showed in the results, it showed in my performances, and most importantly, it showed in my bank account. A lot of people will say that money doesn't make the world go round, but it does make it a lot easier. Makes it a lot easier. But that said, I'm also very crypto rich and fiat poor anyway. All my money typically sits in crypto anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, guys, been a great week. Next week, my goal is to add at least 5 more properties under contract and sell 5 more, and see how long it'll take. We're coming up on probably today. We'll be at $100,000 in commissions from real estate this week, and our goal was to do that in a month. So, waiting on one contract today, that'll be $100,000 in commissions for doing some, not commissions, excuse me, marketing consulting fees for buying and selling properties. And that's our monthly goal. We're one contract away from being signed today, from hitting it for this week. So the next week, I think I'll go for the same goal. Why not, right? But it's good to be in real estate, good to be focused, and good to be back on Facebook, good to be doing some lives. This fun stuff. But got to go. It's 11:46. Like, subscribe, love, share. Give me some comments. Let me know some feedback. Hit me up if you've got questions. Commercial, multifamily, off-market. Think Steve when you think multifamily. Multifamily Steve, commercial Steve, off-market Steve, sell it fast Steve, commercial Steve. If you need something sold, you need it sold fast, reach out, let me know. That's what we do well. We don't just passively sit back. We aggressively, actively go to get the property sold. At the end of the day, that's the value add that we provide to all sellers. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend, and relax and stay cool.